considering the conditions today, they're not the best, but I think the Pirates are playing a good game. There's an early penalty, obviously, from Aaron Penberthy. But no, the boys are keeping it tight, they're playing well, and then obviously good to see my good mate over in the corner there.
Kyle Moyle?
Yeah.
Right, yeah, you must be thrilled about that.
I am, yeah. I was over the moon with Kyle. I've grown up with him since a little kid, I've always played my rugby with him. Yeah, for him to be given the chance down the Pirates, I think he's taken it well, and he's a good player.
And what about Max Badilli? Do you know him as well?
Yeah, Max Badilli, he's a couple of years younger than me at school, and I've seen him a couple of times up at Exeter. And he's got great potential. He's a quality player, and for such a young guy, or 2 years younger than me, he's got such a level head, and he's playing very well at the moment.
So there's quite a production line coming up from down here then.
Definitely, yeah. Cornish are breeding a good bunch of rugby players at the moment.
Exactly, yeah. So talking about yourself, you've made a meteoric rise to the top, really, haven't you? You must be shocked by it all. Yeah,
to be fair, but absolutely over the moon with it. I'm loving my time. It's happened very quickly for me. Not so long ago, I was out with the under-20s out in France for the World Cup. But then to come back and be announced in the squads for the Six Nations was amazing for me. It's something I've always wanted. It's been a dream of mine since always growing up. For it to be happening and for me to be playing up, for example, last week at Twickenham was absolutely amazing.
I'm sure it was. So how do you cope with sudden elevation to that level? Is it difficult?
No, I think for me it's very easy. I think I've got all my family still down here. I've got a great bunch of friends. Everyone's down here keeping me level-headed and grounded, so it's nice to come home.
So if you were looking back a few years ago, you might have thought, well, I might make an international if I'm 25 or something like that.
Definitely. I didn't think.
Not at 20.
Not at 20 years old. No. Yeah, it was, like I said, it's always been a dream of mine, but I just didn't really expect it to be so soon. No.
So what was it like when you first went into the England setup and you first made your way into the team room and met all the other players? Because you were the only Exeter representative, weren't you?
Well, I had Tom Johnson with me.
Tom was with you as well.
But to be fair, he helped me a lot there. He talked me through what was going to happen. So it was a bit daunting for me.
I'm sure
I remember we were the first guys to arrive on camp, so I was there before everyone. I got to meet everyone as they came in. But yeah, obviously I was a bit of nerves there. But
you played against them before, some of the players.
Played against a lot of them, yeah. So it was a bit weird to be actually sat down eating dinner with them at the time.
I'm sure.
But no, they made me feel very welcome, and it's just as if I've been there for a while now.
Right. And I suppose you played against them, but you didn't know them that well, and you might have met them on games, but not to actually be in the same team as them.
No, definitely not. I know, because just the quality of players that are in the squad. Obviously, like our captain Chris Robshaw, I've played against him. We played against him at Twickenham in the Chiefs versus Harlequins game. But I've always known about these players, and to be playing with them now is obviously a great privilege.
Yeah, I'm sure. What about the initiation ceremony for England? Do you have to sing a song?
No, we don't have to sing. Glad for me, we don't have to sing a song anymore.
Well, that used to happen, didn't it?
It used to happen. It used to be after first game down the front of the bus, sing a song in front of all the coaches and stuff. But no, now I think the rules are now that you can have a drink with every single one of the players in the squad of their choice at the end of the Six Nations.
At the end of the Six Nations.
Yeah,
right.
So I've still got that to go. So
you've got to buy them a drink, have you?
No, they get the drink sorted, and whatever they choose us to drink, we got to do it.
You've got to drink.
We got to drink it.
Every other player.
Every single person. Yeah.
Well, that's what 20 odd or 23 in match day squad.
23 drinks to drink.
That's 23.
Yeah, of their choice. So I'm gonna brace myself for that in a couple of weeks.
It's not exactly something you can get some practice in for,
though,
is it?
No, definitely not.
Oh, Jack, right. Interesting for you then coming up. What about roommates? Who have you roomed with? You've been to Paris and.
Yep. When we're on away trips, we tend to room by ourselves when we're away.
Okay.
Just to really just focus on the game and stuff. But when I've been at Penny Hill Park, I've been rooming with Tom Johnson from Exeter.
Oh, you have, right?
So yeah, he's been looking after me. Gives me a bit of a joke now and again. He's sat on his bed reading his book, and I'm on my laptop or something, and he takes the mick out of me for never reading books and stuff. I call him old, and I crack on with it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So he's joining the squad again now,
isn't he? Yep, he'll be joining the squad. So obviously with Billy getting injured last week wasn't the best for us, but TJ's playing very well at the moment, so I think he could be in for a good shot for selection.
Who are the comedians in this England team then currently?
I think you've all seen the interviews. I think Joe Marler's one of them.
Joe Marler, right.
Joe Marler, if you type him on YouTube, some of his interviews are actually hilarious. And another guy that doesn't know is Johnny May. He's funny, but he doesn't really know he is funny. His boys are laughing at him, and he just doesn't understand why they're laughing.
And he doesn't realise?
Yeah, but he's a top bloke.
Right. So it's interesting having Johnny May there. Then there's other wingers around, aren't there? You've come across this season and played against them, and then they're obviously contenders for your place.
Yeah, definitely. But I think in the squad, we're such a tight group. I think everyone's happy for everyone to play as long as we're winning. everyone's very supportive. Obviously, there's a fight to get your place at the start of the week, but once those places are named, then boys are very supportive of you, and they want all the best for you to play in the game. Yeah.
Definitely. I think there are a lot of people in Cornwall thrilled when you got your first cap, and it must have been great for you as well.
It was amazing. Like, the amount of support I got from back down here was amazing, and my mum and dad obviously hear a lot of it still being down here now, and also I'm very thankful for everything for that. Yeah.
Talk me through your first touch in international rugby.
Yeah. Wasn't the best in.
Did it actually hit your hands, or was it just off?
No, literally, I did not see it at all until Joe Launchbury brought his arms away, went straight through me, hit my chest on the floor. But
that's right. I didn't think you got any hands to it at all. No.
Hopefully, in 10 years' time, people will forget about that.
That's right. Well, they'll remember all the carries you took with the ball and the tackles you made as well. So, looking ahead to this weekend, England-Wales, it's a difficult task where you can have Cuthbert or North against you.
Yeah, fingers crossed I'll be involved in the squad. We're not too sure yet. We'll find out early next week. But yeah, if I do get that chance to play again, obviously it's a massive challenge. The two top quality wingers. I think North might be back on the wing because Jonathan Davis will be
back in the centre,
back fit. But no, he's a quality player, but I can't really afford to show him too much respect if I am playing out there, because at the end of the day he's my opponent, and I want to get one over on him.
That's right. I bet when you were looking at the Lions in the summer, watching it on telly, looking at George North playing for the Lions, you probably didn't think, I'm going to be lining up against him in March.
No, I remember playing against him last year for Scarlets versus Exeter. So yeah, I know what he's about, but he is an awesome player.
Yeah. Getting back to your position, you're playing on the wing for England now, but you're really a fullback, is that right?
I started all my rugby at fullback, and to be fair, I think the last game at fullback I actually did play was down here. So ever since I went back up to Exeter, I've played on the wing ever since. So I think for me it was a good move at the time. It's obviously paid off now. I'm on the wing playing against Wales.
You probably wouldn't get in the England team, would you?
No, definitely not. No, Mike Brown is another quality player.
He has been superb,
and he's tearing up at the moment. So no, it's nice to play alongside of him, because it's a bit the same as Luke Ascott at Exeter. He's one of our stones at the club. And
he's been in good form too.
Definitely, to be playing alongside him as well is amazing.
Because you were fullback for the England under-20s when you won the World Cup.
Yeah. I started, played a fullback there, obviously with likes of Anthony Watson on one wing and Ben Howard on the other wing. Yeah. So no, I played back at fullback for the 20 stuff. But I just, to be honest, as long as I'm playing, I'm happy.
You don't really mind?
No, I'm not really too fussed. No.
What about you? You obviously came up through the Pirates ranks here, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you played mini rugby here? Did you play tag rugby at school?
Yes, I did. I played. I was tag rugby at Newland School, just over the bridge, and then I went up to Mount Space School. Yeah. But no, I played all my rugby under Nicky Brooks and Pete Lugg down here. I think I joined in under 6s and finished in under 16s just before the Colts. And then I had my first senior rugby game for para amateurs against Hale.
Oh, did you?
Off at Hale, so I enjoyed that, and that was my one and only game for amateurs. So hopefully one day I might be playing for them again.
Might play again. And you played a bit at Redruth, didn't you? I remember seeing you at Redruth.
Yeah, when I was 16 and 17, I had a season on loan down there. I was still at Truro College, but it was nice to get some men's rugby under my belt. Just because when I then did join up with the Chiefs, I'd already had a season of men's rugby under my belt. So I felt a lot more comfortable playing long men and not just boys.
Of course, that's right. Yeah, because you were 18, 19 coming up through, weren't you?
Yeah.
At Exeter now, you've got lots of former Cornish Pirates up there, haven't you? So there's plenty of people up there who played down here. Yeah, definitely.
I think obviously one of the main ones for me is Matt Jess. I remember ball boying for him when I was younger, and he also remembers taking me for one of my sessions with Nicky Brooks down at
Did he really?
At the minis. So I remember my first game last year against London Irish. He was winding me off a bit, saying that I was coaching you a few years ago when you were younger, and now I'm playing with you on the other wing. So no, there's a lot of boys up there, and it's nice to be together.
It's a good life at Exeter.
Very good life, yeah. Nice club, a lot like the Pirates, to be honest, but both clubs down here. I've obviously learned a lot from down at the Pirates, and I've just taken that step now to go up to Exeter and carry on playing.
Excellent. As you were coming up through, who were your rugby heroes then? Who were you looking up to in the international scene?
From the people like Jason Robinson, I used to love watching. I just remember just with him, anything could really happen on the pitch. He was one of those players where as soon as you saw him get the ball, he like anything could happen. He'd break forward.
Excitement, wasn't there, when he got the ball?
So he was one of my heroes when I was younger. Still is.
It still is, of course. Having watched you a couple of times at Redruth and the Pirates and playing for England, I think you give the same impression to people, that you get the ball and they don't know what's going to happen.
I hope so. Sometimes I don't know what's going to happen.
Well, if you don't know, the opposition don't either. That's the good thing.
Exactly. No, but it's nice. It's nice to get that feeling that I'm giving that to other people as well. So.
Yeah. So having made this rise right to the top of rugby, it's not just the rugby playing, it's things like this, dealing with the media. How have you coped with that?
No,
it must be
to be fair, yeah, it's been made very easy for me. To be fair, I'm always happy to do stuff. I'm always happy to come down here and do this, because for me this is where it's all started. So we're taught a bit when we came up to Exeter about media and all.
Oh, you are right. So
but no, yeah, we've had a bit of a lesson and stuff. But no, I enjoy it, and it's nice to get things across.
And what about England as well? Are you asked for interviews with them?
Yeah, we have quite a bit of media training with England. One of our media guys, he sits down with us before every interview and basically goes through every question that they're allowed to ask us. So we have a rough idea what our answers are going to be.
So you didn't actually know what I was going to ask you today, did you? I had
no
idea.
Not today, but
this is completely off the cuff.
Yeah, but no, I'm enjoying it. It's good.
So looking ahead to the future, obviously you've made international now. Would your ambition be to play for the Lions in 3 years' time?
100%. I think that's always been one of my goals. But I've had goals going up through my career, and I think I've hit a goal of mine so soon now. I think at the moment I just want to kind of sit back and just enjoy what's happening to me, and really taking everything that's happening. Obviously, the Twickenham experience last week. So for me, I don't really want to forget this goal too soon and move on to the next one, because I'm enjoying myself and I'm enjoying everything that's happening to me. So I don't want to rush this bit. So there's plenty of time left. So at the moment, I'm just going to take it as it comes.
So when you were actually playing for England at Twickenham, can you really take in the atmosphere and appreciate it all, or is it just so busy, you're so wrapped up in the game?
I tried my best. I remember the bus door was open and the crowd that were outside was just ridiculous, and the noise that travelled through the bus it just filled it. And I remember taking my headphones off and thinking, I want to soak this up and take this in. And the walk into the stadium was amazing, and then the walk out of the tunnel for the anthems was just electric, and the noise that came from the stand was absolutely amazing.
Actually, this year Stuart Lancaster changed it and you were dropped at the gates and you had to walk through the car park.
Yeah, we dropped that. That was a good thing, just to really take in what the crowd and the support that we are given at the team. And so it's also just to really give something back, just to really show that we are listening and we are taking things in, and we're obviously very thankful for the support we're given.
As you walked through the car park, then did people speak to you? Could you hear them? And
I heard the odd shouts. I had a few people just shouting Cornish at me. Cornish. So I presume they were Cornish people, but I know my nan and granddad came to the game and they had a nice little Cornwall flag up at the top. One of my mates took quite a nice photo of me with the Cornwall flag in a picture and me out on the pitch, so it was quite nice. So it's good.
So hopefully another one this weekend.
Fingers crossed. Yeah, I've got a training on Monday and Tuesday to try and really nail my place down again. So anything could really happen, but no, I'm looking forward to it.
So you go back tomorrow to Pennyhill Park, is it?
Yep, going back up tomorrow afternoon. Yeah.
Well, Jack, all the best, and we hope you are selected for the weekend.
Thank you very much.
Best of luck for your future in rugby.
Thank you very much. Yes,
thanks for talking to us on Pirates TV.
No drama, thank you.
Okay. Jack Nowell, the current England winger, the first England international to speak to us on Pirates TV, talking about his experiences, and join us in just a few moments when we'll get back to today's game. It's Pirates 12, Jersey 3. Join us in a minute for the second half.